Hello. So today we're also going to talk about how to write a persuasive speech. Okay? So we have a persuasive speech. We're going to go through the steps to write one. Okay? The number one thing that you need to do is choose a topic. Sometimes this topic is chosen for you, sometimes you get to choose it. This can be anything that has two sides of an argument. And it's typically based on an opinion, not necessarily facts, but it can be based on facts as well. Some ideas for this could be coconuts are better than rice. Dogs are better than cats. Soccer is more well-liked than baseball. Let's see, maybe lumpia is better than Lechon. Those would probably be my arguments at least. All right, so but as you can see with those topics, you can see that there are two sides, because somebody could argue the opposite would be true. So you need to make sure that when you choose a topic, it can be argued. In other words, there are two sides. So if it's the dog and cat one, let's just go with that one. Some people say dogs are better, some people say cats are better. All right, so there's two sides to the argument. The next thing that you're going to want to do when you're writing a persuasive speech is to find two, at least, here, let me do that. I should probably write that down. At least two points that support your view. So for this one, you could say, going back to the dogs and cats one, if you think dogs are better than cats, you could say dogs warn you of danger by barking. That could be one. And dogs like to be petted. All right, so those are 2 points that support my view. Okay, and then the next thing you're going to want is at least 2 points against the opposite point, the opposite view. So for this one, you could say the reason that dogs are better than cats is because cats are really hard to train. So while that's not about dogs, it's against cats, okay? Cats are hard to train. More people are likely to be allergic to cats than dogs. So those are 2 viewpoints that are against the opposing view. So why they are not as good as mine, okay? And then an emotional or logical appeal. So for this one, it could be, because of these reasons, you should agree with me that dogs are better than cats. It can be a personal story included in there. It can be an illustration that you found in a book or heard from somebody else, things like that. Any of those can work in your emotional appeal or logical appeal, but the appeal needs to be stated as to what you want that person to believe, okay? So I'm going to write just a little one over here about exactly an outline of a persuasive speech. All right, so for this, you would have your opening, and that could be, we've talked about it before, that could be a joke, it could be a story, it could be the what if question. What if every single person on earth had to choose between having a cat or a dog? Okay, so one of those questions, that needs to be your opening. And then the next thing are your points for, so the points for your argument. And then third are your points against. Okay, so points for, and then your points against. And then four, can't count today, is your closing, okay? Which it needs to include your emotional or logical appeal. All right, so you can kind of see where this flows along with the things that should be included. But that is a persuasive speech, and what I'm looking for when you guys make your persuasive speech.